Jesus Christ, 32 months? Where did the time go?
Now, oh wait, me oh wait, me oh, me oh now, oh wait, me oh wait, me oh, na. Me oh now, oh wait. Me oh wait, me oh, me oh now, oh wait, me oh wait, me oh, now me oh wait na, oh me oh now, wait oh me oh now, oh wait, me oh wait, me oh, me oh now, oh wait, me oh wait, me oh, now me oh wait na, oh me oh now, wait oh.
Jock Dragon Force, thanks for the resub, man. Tier 2 for 20 to 32 friggin' months. Insane. Thanks so much for the resub, dude. How are you all tonight? The stupid headache. Man. What is it with me and headaches? What is it? Well, I took my blood pressure. Not good. Not good. It was fine this morning. It was almost like normal this morning. Cold. I don't have to turn the heater on. Man, I was up. Oh man, second night in a row. Just up all night, stomach ache. I don't know what it is I'm eating that's doing that. Hope I can sleep tonight. I did really good at work today, though. Made a lot of progress. Feels good. I passed 3 tests today. Thank you for the follow. I passed 3 tests today. I'm at a phase 1, I'm in phase 2, and I did the first test in phase 2. I have 2 tests left in phase 2. Then I move on to phase 3, which is the final phase, and I don't even know what you do in phase 3. I think you like do live actual calls and stuff. Happened yesterday. I got a hype train yesterday. Pretty sure it was the first one I've ever gotten. Freaking sub gift bombs like crazy. Shadow Slasher and Link's worst nightmare. Dropping a bunch of gifted subs. Best painkiller for a headache? Is it Excedrin? The headache medicine. I should try Excedrin because all I usually take is ibuprofen. But taking ibuprofen works. But now I've been reading that ibuprofen gives you mouth sores. And what do I have a problem with? Outbreaks of mouth sores randomly. So I'm like, okay, I won't be taking that type of painkiller anymore then. So I'm taking Tylenol now. I took Tylenol and the headache still remains. So maybe Tylenol sucks. Maybe Tylenol sucks. Yeah, I was like freaking 3:30 in the morning, 4 in the morning, I don't even know what time. I was like, well, I can't sleep. May as well just go soak in the bathtub. And so I did. Like, why not? Tylenol takes longer for it to work. Well, what are you the expert on painkillers? Boomer Exploder. Thanks for the resub, dude. 9 months. Thank you. Appreciate all of your support. I should not have this stream open while I stream. Unless I want to get banned for masturbate. Anyway. So how was your Tuesday? I have 3 days. Can I actually pass all the tests by then? I'd like to. Oh! Your brother has an addiction problem to pills. Oh. Well, that wasn't a fun answer whatsoever. This job, remember, you know how they're doing work from home, and I said I was going to apply to see if I could work from home, you know, during the virus stuff. The, like, best case scenario came to pass where they're like, okay, now we're going to do permanent work from home. You can apply. And it's like, are you freaking serious? So I am going to immediately try to get on that. If I can permanently work from home with this job, I will put in way more hours. It would be so much easier to put in more hours. And it would save me so much on gas. And it would save me an hour a day, because it takes an hour total to drive there and drive back. It would be freaking amazing if I could just work from home with this job. Good Lord. Good Lord. A PS4 controller for cheap? Does it have to be a PS4 controller? Or do you want, like, an official PS4 controller? Because you're not getting that cheap. Now, these work just fine for PS4 controllers, and they're cheap. Do you want, like, something like this? Because this is a great controller, and it works on PS4. You just said yes. I have no idea what you said yes to. Oh, this freaking headache, man. Oh my gosh. Oh, I was gonna wait for it to go away. It's getting late. I can't see. This is a tree. What? No, it's freaking unwise. He has like 2.2 internet. So he like can't even watch my streams. My question to you was, are you wanting an official PlayStation 4 controller? Does it exactly have to be that? Because there are great alternatives that are cheaper. That's what I was saying. Refreshing the page won't work. Unwise seriously has internet so bad he can't watch my streams if I don't have quality options. See, I don't have quality options today. And that means Unwise can't watch. He can only listen. Because he has the worst internet in the world. Well, I was holding up an 8-bit DOE controller. And 8-bit DOE controllers are fantastic. And they're not as expensive as a PS4 controller. So, get an 8-bit DOE. 8-bit DOE. Abido. I think we all used to have bad internet. Well, actually, you guys are young. Maybe you didn't. I friggin' had dial-up growing up. Internet was insane. I don't think I got it until like my teens. I was probably like 12 or 13 when we finally got like AOL. This whole flippin' world opened up before me. I mean, I've said this story a bunch of times. And then like loading an image seriously took minutes. So if you wanted to download porn, it'd be like a 1.4 megabyte file that would take like 30 minutes to download. And you're like, ooh, I hope it's a good video, because you didn't know if it was or not. But then DSL comes out and it's like you could actually stream video, and it was like mind-blowing. It's like I can watch videos online in real time. And then turns out that was like really bad internet, but it's better than dial-up. And I lived off that internet for so long, man. Pains me thinking how long I lived with that horrible internet. I mean, I only just switched like 2 years ago? Like 2 years ago, I finally switched off of that internet that I was stuck with for like 10 plus years. It was like 2 down and like 0.5 up. That was what I was dealing with for like 10 plus years. In Utah. I had better internet in Florida, but I only was in Florida for 2 years, so. And then my savior comes along, and they're still flippin' charging me. They screwed up my bill. I need to check that. Great internet company. Insane speeds, great service. They keep screwing up my bill. Oh, we'll fix it the next. Oh, we'll fix it. Oh, we'll fix it. You haven't fixed it yet. Let's see if they fixed it this time. Oh, she's like, my bill was like, was like 200 something, which is ridiculous. And she's like, oh no, just pay 111, and then I'll fix it, and then it'll be fixed in the next bill. It's like, just pay 111 of like my 200 something bill, okay? Nah, it still says I owe 200 something. Fuck! So I gotta call them again. I'll wait till next week. If it's not fixed by next week, I'll have to call them again and say, you didn't fix it. I'll be like, oh, we fixed it this time. I'll demand like a discount. Yeah, and they started charging like stupid prices for the rental of the modem. So I planned ahead when I moved here and just bought a modem. So they're not sure. I don't have to pay a freaking monthly fee on a rental modem. What a waste of money. Freaking renting a modem every month is such a waste of money, man. Just buy one. Save yourself hundreds of dollars. Yeah, with my Left 4 Dead videos, I had to upload them overnight because my internet was so bad. So I would just press upload, go to bed, and then in the morning, maybe it would be done uploading. But I had nightmares about that, man. I literally would have nightmares of me, like, getting up and seeing that the upload failed. Because that was a thing that happened all the time. I don't know if it was YouTube at the time, or most likely my crappy internet. But YouTube would often do upload failed. And so it was like a 12-hour endeavor to upload, and like having it fail was legitimately nightmare-inducing, where I would have nightmares. Like, I'd start an upload of the Left 4 Dead video or whatever, go to bed, and I'd just be like, oh, like waking up in the middle of the night with cold sweats, being like, oh, did it fail? Like, you know, it was freaking awful. Ugh. And then I freaking finally downloaded this third-party app that let you. It was a third-party program that let you upload to YouTube, and it would never fail the upload. Never failed. Like, if it failed it, then it would just resume where it left off. It was like this great program. Yeah, you used to could upload videos to YouTube with other software. It was really interesting. Wild West of YouTube. Car payments coming in. Oh. Boy, I was having fun, chat. But it's all over now. I gotta pay rent. Gotta pay rent next week. Car payment. Internet? Everything. Everything. Can I just rewind to like the beginning of the month where it's like, don't have to worry about bills for a whole month. Here they come. Here they come. Okay, so I paid my phone and car already. I did that yesterday. They're all coming in. Paid my insurance. Everything is coming at the end of the month. That's so flippin' awful. Rent, car, insurance, phone, insurance. Phone, I already said phone. Cable, or internet. Power, oh yeah, I paid the power. And then I paid the gas already. I don't have no figures. Yeah, I did pay the power and gas. So that's out of the way. Boy, I'm really glad I landed that job. Frickin' Lord, am I glad I landed that job. And I'm glad you're all donating me hundreds of dollars a day. Hundreds of dollars a day. Hundreds of dollars a day. I'll just wait for it. I know it's coming, and I'm just very grateful for it. And I'm glad someone paid off the down payment for my car. Just gonna. There you go. It's gonna get paid off soon. Appreciate it. Man, it's so scary spending so much money. It's so scary. That down payment on the car, like, killed me. Like, a little bit of me died that day. That is the most money I've ever dropped at once. $5,000. Just like, here you go. I almost vomited. Hope I get my flippin' stimulus check. Boy, do I hope I get that. That's like a month of bills. Really glad I've been getting those gift bombs too. Freaking 166 subs. Insane. Because my average subs are like 80. So I have what? 60, 70, 80. Like I have like 80 subs that are gifted. I have 80 subs that are gifted and then 80 average subs of actual people subbing. So I have equal amount of gifted subs as I do the average paying sub. What the frick? What a weird time to have that too. Yeah, that's the most expensive stuff I've bought is like electronics. Like computer. Well, no, I always buy parts though, so it's not like all at once. But I guess it kind of is. Why do I have Instagram open? IRS still says my payment status is not available. Guess I'm just never getting the money. What's the most money you've spent, chat? Specifically VHS, since he buys like billion-dollar cameras. So the seal on this was broken when I opened the fridge, and like there was like hardly anything gone, and I'm like, boy, I hope I did that. Boy, I hope I did that. I wish I remembered things. It's like I can probably just opened it real quick, took a swig, right? I didn't buy it like that. That Super Mario Maker 2 update's insane, yeah. It's friggin' bonkers. It's like actually what everyone wanted from that game. And they're like, hey, here it is. It's like, what? You're giving us what we wanted? Because everyone's like, oh, I guess we gotta wait for Mario Maker 3. But no, they freaking put in overworlds. Freaking overworlds. That's so cool. Cameras are super affordable now. Oh, you buy me one then. How about you buy me one then? I do want to play tonight, but like I said, I got a headache, and playing Doom with a headache, woo! Woo! I don't know about that. It's subsiding. Maybe able to dive in. My camera's so weird. I'm like so off on the camera because I want to display all my shelf stuff. I'm just kind of like here in the corner. I don't know when I took it. Hour ago. 30 minutes ago. I don't remember things, man. $2 hours for frickin' kick in. Whoa! Anonymous Gifter gave a tier 3 sub to Unwise? The dude that can't even watch the stream? A tier 3? F to pay respects in the most respectable way. Tier freaking 3, dude. Some random anonymous gifter. Unless Link's in chat, then we know who it is. Oh, Link isn't in chat. Who the frick is it, I wonder? That's some insane flipping time. 2 to 3 hours for it to kick in. Why even bother at that point? No, I've had plenty of anonymous gifters before in the past. Frickin' tier 3 though. That's what, 25 frickin' bucks? That is pretty generous. Ah, that was my knee. I'm okay. Painkillers do not take 2 to 3 hours to kick in. For me, at least the kind I used to take, the ibuprofens, the extra, they're like the big ones. Those kick in like 30 minutes. Yeah, ibuprofen does work, but like I said, people say it causes mouth sores, and you know me with my mouth sores, I don't want to flip and risk it, so I'm just kind of avoiding the ibuprofen right now. That's why I bought Tylenol. Too bad coronavirus thrives on ibuprofen. What? The frick is what? Tylenol is the weekend. Alright. I'll just take your word for it. It's so exciting, Chad. I got all these new credit cards for my new bank loan, and it's like, cool. And then I go in and it's like, hey, you owe $9,000 for this car. And I'm like, oh. Oh. Exciting. 6-year loan. $9,000. Cool. Yeah, don't buy from... I've learned my lesson. Don't buy from auto dealers, chat. Just don't. Even my dad's pissed. It's like, oh, the car's $10,500? Practically brand new. Holy crap, what a deal. Okay, I'll buy it. Okay, $15,000. What? What? Yeah, I just found that today. I put down $5,000 for the down payment thinking, oh, I paid almost half of the car. Awesome. Sweet! Not only like 600, 6,000, 7,000 on it. Cool. Nah, I owe 9,000 because there was an extra $5,000 in fees when I bought the car. Boy, I wanted to vomit when I saw that. But it's my own fault. Like, my dad pissed and he said he wanted to call him and like complain, and he's like, we're taking the car back and all that stuff, and it's like, the numbers were there. They never told us the numbers, but it was there. If we had done the math. What's up, Pineapple? Yeah, I thought I owed like $6,000 something on my car. No, it's $9,000. I put down $5,000 on it. Like, I'll pay like half of it, man, and half later. No, I still owe like almost what the car costs still. The car is $10,500 and I owe $9,000. So I've only knocked off like $1,000 with my $5,000 down payment. Never buy from dealership, man. I've learned my lesson. Hidden fees, scummy deals. But the car's amazing, so there is that. That car hopefully will last me like 10 years at least, man. That car's so good. I love it. Just wish it was blue. Man, and that's the thing. My budget was like, okay, I'll spend like $5,000 on a new car, maybe $8,000. And I go in, and it's like, this is a 2017. It's like got 30-something thousand miles on it. It's still considered brand new, and it's $10,500. And it's like, oh, God. And I was just like, you know what? That's amazing. That's amazing. This is like a brand new car for $10,500. It's like 3 years old. Okay, you know what? I'll go a few thousand more dollars to get this car. Alright, $15,000. I see that today. It's like, oh, you don't have to pay any payments until May. And it's like, cool. And then I see the bill, and it's like,
how many?
12.
What, 9,000?
Thank you for the $12. Sad biscuits. Thank you so much. Thanks for triggering the Easter egg donation. But yeah, man, I was expecting to owe like 6,000 to 7,000, not 9,000. Live and learn. That's all I can do. Like, what else can I do? If it was possible, I would take the car back. I would, but we've signed everything. It's like, I'm locked in, and the monthly bill is so low. It's just like, I'll be able to afford it. So, it's just going to take me 6 years. Should have done the math, man. It's my fault. It's my fault. My dad's upset too, and he's like taking the blame, but yeah. I was just as capable as crunching the numbers. It's my fault. I just wanted a car really... I needed a car that week because I nailed this job, right? And I just don't trust my 34-year-old car to be able to take me there every day. And while I'm doing the training, I won't have time to go get a car because I work every day. So I just needed a car that week. And that was such a good deal. Was, in theory. I can complain, but whoop-de-doo. There's nothing that can be done. I'll just pay a little bit more than what the monthly fee is and just have it paid off sooner. That way maybe I'll pay less when you do that. I think. In the long run, don't you pay less if you pay it off quicker? I don't freaking know. also get credit, which I've never had in my life, so that's kind of cool. My brother says this, and I'm not an expert, but credit will degrade. He says if you get credit from car payments, once the car's paid off, your credit will degrade over time. And it's like, what? That's stupid. So it's like, cool, I'll build all this credit up. When my car gets paid off, it'll start to flip and degrade. I hate the world of nonsense. Money and loans and credit and flipping financing and blah. That is a world beyond me, man. Holy frick, Roddy, that's insane. Yeah, I emailed the dealer and I'm like, why is it $9,000? I put $5,000 down for a $10,000 car. And he's like, oh, it's because of all the fees. Just look at your thing and it lists it all. And I'm like, freaking. And I look at it and I'm like, nah, it does. It lists it all here. Here's the thing: when you're buying a car, of course, the dealerships are gonna be. Well, I mean, they're notorious for being like, you know, slimy and deceptive. So they're like, yeah, $10,500 car, yeah, $10,500, just throwing that number out like crazy. And it's like, heck yeah, man. And then you sit down, chat. I don't even know how many papers I signed that day. It's like, just sign here and here and here and here, and just sign here and here and here, and sign here and here and here and here. And it's like, I'll write my name down, the date and the date. And it's just like signing like crazy. So I don't have time to look at all this crap. Do it anyway. If you're ever in that situation, look at all the crap. My dad was doing it too, and he somehow missed. He missed. Because he spotted a flipping error, and they had to reprint it. It said, we were all signing this thing, and he's like, oh, no, the address is wrong for my address. It's like, I lived in some town that, like, doesn't exist. And he's like, oh, so we had to reprint it for us to resign. So my dad was keeping an eye out, and even he missed the final tally. It's like, good job, Dad. And he's like, yeah, always read the print. Well, you didn't read the freaking $15K final price, did you? For frick's sake. Anyway. How's video games? How's those old video games, chat? It's going to work out this morning, but wow. Extreme lack of sleep, stomach ache. I was like, you know, I had to, like, convince myself not to work out. Just like, Austin, just do it tomorrow. You are not in a good state to be working out. You're so tired, your stomach hurts, just don't. I'm so glad my stomach stopped hurting. Like, amazingly, it stopped right when I was still going to work. It's like, oh, thank you. I'm pretty tired. I should play something before I flip and pass out. Or I don't have to play something. We can watch Goku go. Woo! Look at, did you see him? He descended. He was like, woo! You want to watch it again, chat? Watch it. Ready? Watch Goku. Watch Goku. He's gonna go. Woo! Goku flies. Oh, I took Pepto. Didn't work. I took it twice last night. I need to get some Alka-Seltzer. Because there's another issue I've been having is like, I've been having like constipated burps. You know how bad, you know how I have to burp like all the time? Like, it's just like, I have to. And if I can't, it's bad. It's like a balloon blowing up and it's like, I'm going to pop. So Alka-Seltzer really needs, I do need some of that because, woo, in case I get to that position again. It sucks. IBS is so annoying because you'll be laying in bed like, getting ready to drift off, and it's like, nope, you gotta sit up. And I gotta sit up and just sit and go, bleh, 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 and just sit and burp for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, okay. Okay, and then I can lay back down, try to go back to sleep. Because I don't know why, I hate it. It's just the position of your body. I can't burp while laying down. I have to be sitting up. So if I'm laying there and I just feel a bubble in my chest, it's like, nope, you got to get rid of that now or you're going to get heartburn. So I got to sit up and just sit and go, bleh, 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 and just sit and burp over and over again until I feel like enough air is out of my system that I can be like, okay, okay. It's such an issue at work, too. Gosh, I'm over there, like, dictating, like, yeah, I went to the store today, and bleh, and then I was like, bleh, and then with bleh. I don't burp out loud. I do, like, quiet burps, and those are so annoying. Quiet burps are so annoying, because you actually have to, like, try and concentrate so that they're not loud. That's why I just belch so loud here. It's because it's, like, the natural way to do it. See, I'm getting constipated burps. It's because I had peanut butter. Peanut butter clogs me up that I can't burp, and I hate it. And because I love peanut butter. I was actually going to Google, like, what thins out peanut butter so that I can, like, thin it out in my system so that I can burp more freely. Well, I mean, it's easy to burp. Oh, it's not easy, but the way to burp quietly is just keep your mouth shut. And you'll just go, and then you can blow the air out. No one will know. Unless you're looking at them and they'll smell it. Ew! Don't you hate when your breath stinks so bad that you can smell it? That happened to me, I think, yesterday. I was like, oh my gosh, my breath smells so bad. Like, I can smell my own breath. Like, it's a good thing at work. I'm muting your stream. Well, okay. It's a good thing at work you, like, literally don't have to talk to people. You just sit at a computer and do your thing. What did I do to insult Jonna so much? So much. Oh, wait, no, John will know. We'll stop. Look. Give me tips. Give me tips. Just the tips. Alright. I ain't gross. People burp. The frick's wrong with burping? Oh, I was talking about bad breath. Oh, come on. Don't act like you don't stink. The first time I met Jonna, her breath was rank. So, there you go. It's like my fondest memory of her. No, did she actually mute me? Jonna, no! Come back. Why is it not translating? Look how jank this is. What the frick is wrong with this website? It's like, me by Trevor Pre. Pointy S. It never did this before. I don't know why it's doing this. Can't wait till we see you lose again. But look, it's not translating. I don't get it. Oh, you'll see me lose again. Don't you frickin' worry. Your pretty little head. Is that demeaning? Your pretty little head. Is that like a demeaning thing? I guess it could be considered. It's probably varies from person to person. Goku's black. What? Where? Oh, Goku carrying milk is back. Yeah, I did. I went for him yesterday? Cool. Yeah, the ones I want the most is Majin Vegeta and that Goku carrying milk, which just will forever elude me. Where the frick is it? I hate how unorganized this frickin' site is. It just seriously just like randomly like throws these in. It might be based upon like, I don't know, some sort of algorithm, popularity or time-based. Goku where? Can you just search? Is there a search function? Good lord. What was this one? Oh yeah, I really want this Trunks as well. I can't find Goku carrying milk. This site is endless. I hate it. I hate this website. I hate. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Those aren't going anywhere. That's definitely... Well, what's that up? Yeah. Wow. Shockingly. Yeah! I went for this yesterday and I didn't budge the frickin' thing. I hate this stupid website. Piss off. Alright, ready? Here comes the epic fail. Did I go too high again? I'm the idiot. I'm the idiot. I did that yesterday. It doesn't matter. This crane couldn't pick up a freaking penny. I don't get these stupid mother effing pissing, pooping, popping, dropping. It's like, well, just go directly in the middle, Austin. Well, it won't go anywhere. It's like, cool. Cool. It'll lift and then fall. Like, cool. Woohoo. It I just don't understand how, like, I don't. Oh, look what I won. Look what I won. Look what I won. The cranes are weaker than a peeker. A peeper. I don't even know what that is, but they're weak. Like, they friggin' can't do anything. Like, and people somehow win these things? Like, There's wins from the starting position. Are you freaking serious? I refuse to believe that. Oh, I timed out. Oh no, so sad. Yeah, you gotta love that. It's like, oh, people are winning. Make it weaker. No. I hate them. But at least we can watch Goku go. Yeah! I love my mom. She's just like, oh, he wants all the Dragon Ball things. So every time like Christmas comes around, it's like Dragon Ball pens, Dragon Ball cups, Dragon Ball ball. This is Dragon Ball Super. It's like, Mom, should have gave me coal for Christmas. Freaking blue-haired Goku. Excuse me? They just don't get it. It's like Mom's giving, back in the 70s, they'd give you... Ah!
Aight, you asked for it. Here you go.
Oh my gosh. Vivi with the $66? That wasn't even the $6.66. That was a 60 frickin' $6 frickin' dollar frickin' donation frickin'. Dude, thank you. Holy frick. Seriously. Thank you. That's generous, dude. Appreciate that a ton. Thanks. A bunch. Yeah. My mom, I wanted The Sims, and she bought me an expansion for it. Oh, don't you love moms? She's like, here it is, and it's like Sims Pets or something. I'm like, this doesn't work without the main game. I can't play this, Mom. Oh no. Then my aunt, she buys my nephew, not my nephew, my cousin, a flippin', what are those little things called? Not laptops. They're tinier than laptops, but they're like laptops. Notebooks. Is that what they're called? So my cousin wants a notebook, or a laptop, a gaming laptop to play Overwatch on. And she buys him a notebook. And he's like, he messaged me on Facebook, I can't get Overwatch to work. Can you help me to get Overwatch to work? Oh, wait, what? TY Rant has resubscribed. And then... TY Rant, thanks so much for the...
Be even or it'll die.
Thanks so much for the resub, man. 2 months, 7 in total. Thank you. And then, Sad Biscuits, 1336. The Neighbor of the Beast, thank you so much. Thanks a bunch for that donation, too, man. Yeah, like a $200, $300 notebook, right? Thank you guys very much. Freaking brings it over, and it's like this, it's like the size of this thing, and I'm like, bro, I can tell you right now that's not gonna play any game. But for kicks, let's check the specs. And it's like, Core Duo, 2 gigs of RAM, integrated HD Intel graphics card. And I'm like, yeah. You see, here's your problem. My aunt's like, oh no. Poor parents. I'm trying to think of anything else my mom might have gotten that, like, was like, that doesn't work with blank. I think it's happened before. Oh my gosh. PTSD. We got an N64 for Christmas. Okay, chat, you know. You've seen the videos. The N64, the hype was real. It was essentially the console of my... What's a good way of putting it? The most excited for a console I will have ever been in my life was for an N64. Like, no other console will I will never be as hyped as I was for an N64. So we get that for Christmas. Holy F, we got an N64 for Christmas. Because for like a year, we had been renting Nintendo 64s from rental places. We would rent the 64 and like Mario 64 and Mario Kart. Or like Mortal Kombat and stuff. Like, that's how we experienced the N64 for like a year. So we get the N64. Holy F. This is literally, like, I can't think of a better time in my life. Probably the best time of my life that day. And then, you needed an RF switch to hook it up to the TV. We couldn't hook it up to the TV because we didn't have AV components. We had an old TV. We needed an RF switch. You guys probably have no idea what an RF switch is because they don't exist. But before AV cables, there were RF switches. And we needed one for the 64 to hook up to our TV. And so we could play it on Christmas Day. Actually, we went out on Christmas Day because everyone was so upset. And I remember my mom walking up to a guy asking if he had one, and he said no. And I literally, like, in the store, just, like, threw a tantrum. I didn't throw a tantrum. I kind of just, like, went. I think I, like, hit something, like, stormed out of the building. And my mom and that guy were, like, ho ho, laughing. And I was just, like, so pissed. I don't even remember when we actually were able to even play the 64, but that was an upsetting moment of my life. Boo-hoo. RF cables were jank, chat. It hooked to the antenna portion of the TV. Because back in the day, most people used antennas to pick up TV signals via radio waves, right? And so the RF switch things, like, hooked into, like, the antenna portion to trick the TV into thinking the antenna was receiving the video game signal. It was a lovely way of hooking up things. I say antenna like it's antenna. Amazing, isn't it? I pronounce it the way it's supposed to be. How insane is that? Antiana. What the heck's going on with my bitrate? Oh, fine. Man, there was those days of, like, having, like, 1 billion consoles. I remember my brother had this stupid setup. Like, this box where you would push a button to switch to which console was displaying on the TV. It's like, I'm gonna play the PS2. I'm gonna play the GameCube. Like, literally labeled on the box, too. Like, these buttons to press to switch between systems. Man, technology sure comes and goes. There's so many wacky things that I just remember, like, having, and it's like, this is essential, and then it's like, no, it's not. What would I do without my mono TV plug-in? It's like a stereo one. It's like, oh. Oh my gosh, I hate time. I hate time. I hate it. I hate time. Just hate it. I hate that I'm always looking back and never ahead. I think for the first time in my life, I am looking more ahead than back. Like right now. Finally. Like, I actually have made plans and preparations for the future, which I have never done. I always look back. So what I've always done is just look back and be sad. But something just snapped in me. Even before I got on the ADD pills, even before that, I was like, you know what? I'm done, dude. I'm so done doing this. I'm so done. It's like, okay, 30 years, okay, we're done. let's move on. Let's do the next thing, okay? Say, okay, I'm gonna move out. I'm gonna get a job. It's like, sure, you're just saying that. I said, no, I'm gonna do it. Gonna need to get a new car. And I'm gonna start my own life. And here we are. And it's very lonely. I'm always lonely, though. Even when I'm talking to someone, I'm lonely. Oh, I just accidentally clicked this tab. I love it! I didn't even mean to! I want to love him forever. I cannot get enough of that dude. Holy crap, I love him. Like, brings a tear to my eye how cute he is. We all lonely right now, but I always am, even without the COVID. Because it's like, oh no, we're going into quarantine, and I'm like, yeah, that sucks, right? I mean, I'm always out and about, beating people and stuff. I'm never at home. It's the same. The quarantine stuff, and it's like, it's not even that. The virus hits, and I'm doing more than I've ever done in my life. It's like, what the frick is going on? Thanks for the follow, by the way. It's like, I've been quarantining for 30-some years. Virus hits. Now I'm going to get a life. It's like, what? Now I get a job. Now I get a car. Now I get a house. I'm going to start a 401k. Build up a flippin' retirement. Like, actually plan for something. Like, yesterday, my mom were like, do it. You're doing the 401k. Just do it. And I'm like, I don't want to put money away every month. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to be breaking even every month, you know? So I need all the money I can get. I didn't even know how 401ks worked until my dad told me. He's like, you take a certain amount of money out of your check every month, and they will meet that amount. So say you're going to put $30 into the 401k, and then they meet the $30. So that's $60 a month. It's like, whoa. I had no idea. So, okay, I'll do that. Holy crap. I'll do 30 a month. Then they meet it, and it's 60 a month. And that builds up until I retire. Or whenever I can get it. Coronavirus has been a wake-up call. No one hasn't. I guarantee you, when this dies down, nothing will have changed. Nothing. Not a dang thing. And it's, like, so glaringly obvious how bad the American, like, system is. It's so glaringly obvious. And it became so glaringly obvious because of the virus thing. It's like, it's so obvious how bad the system is here. And nothing will change. Nothing will. The virus will go away eventually. Whatever. Vaccines, etc. People will just continue on with their flippin' stupid mindsets that, no, this is how it is. And it's like, well, it kind of sucked during the virus thing, didn't it? That was the government. You know, just blame other things for it, you know. They were keeping us in our homes. We couldn't work. It's like, well, maybe you should think about that for a minute, you know. I mean, the healthcare system is the biggest, glaring, obvious thing. And it won't change. Because freaking communism, or socialism, not communism. Because socialism is bad, right? It's like, it's so weird. It's almost like how racism was. It's kind of weird to compare it to that, but it's just like, black people are bad. Why? Because black people are bad. And it's like, what? How does that make sense? Because, oh, And then now people are like, free healthcare is bad. Why? Because free healthcare is bad. Socialism. And it's like, what? Socialism. Bad. And it's just a straight up willingness to be ignorant and refusal of opening your mind. Why is the music stop? Oh yeah, because we were listening to my boy whistle some tunes. The coronavirus is turning into a big political issue. It's just that it's the situation has forced everyone to look at the political side of things. It's unavoidable because of how badly the system is. That's why it's becoming so political, is because of how stupidly awful the system is. It cannot not be political when there's so many problems. That's the thing. I don't want to go claiming anything, okay? But when Obama was president, I never saw any political crap ever. I was on the internet and I never saw political crap. People complaining about this, or we need that, or this against this, or that against that. I never saw political crap when Obama was president. And now it's all I see. It's all I see. It's all I see. KEYMOU. It's all I see, man. Everywhere I look. It's like, blah, blah said this. Scooby said that. BB said blah. And it's like, what? Like, everywhere you look now. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe something's not going right, you know? Because if something's going right, not many people are going to complain. When something's going wrong, everybody's going to complain. And then you're going to have those that disagree argue with those that complain. But when everything's going right, everyone's thinking, all right, no one has anything to complain about. I'm not saying the world was perfect when Obama was president. Not at all. Not saying that at all. It's just I never saw any nonsense like I'm seeing now. Politics is for people that need attention. I hate politics. Freaking hate it. I would be happy if I never saw anything about it. But, it's... The problem is that it's so bad now that it's affecting me. Right? Like, it's too big of an issue that I can't ignore it now. That's what I hate the most. So it's like, politics is just like seeping into every living human being because of the situation. Like, I don't want it. I don't want to even talk about it. I don't even want to think about it, but like I have to. Because it literally affects my day-to-day life. So it's like, sucks. It seems similar to religion. The whole blank versus blank. Nah, it's, I don't, like, what I'm talking about political, chat, is I'm not talking about Democrats and Republicans. He's right and she's wrong. What I'm talking about is that politics have gotten so bad to the point where it, like I said, it affects my day-to-day. And I'm talking more specifically, obviously, the healthcare system, right? And it's like, I have to actually pay attention to that crap because of how awful the higher-ups are being. It's awful. It's like I said, I know nothing's been perfect. I'm just saying on a personal level, I've just never had to deal with it until now. And frankly, I was happy not having to deal with it. Blissful ignorance. I guess that's just... Honestly, I just grew up. You know? When you're younger, you don't have to think about that kind of thing. Once you get older, chat, you're going to realize, hey, crap, this is actually going to affect me now. Because most of you youngsters are over there like, I'm 12. You're over there saying, you're over there like,
How many?
12. What, 9,000?
yeah, it sucks. The older you get, the more it gonna suck. I'm 19 and it affects me. Well, I mean, recognition of it will come to a person-by-person basis. You're just more aware of it. Is racism related to politics? That's the thing, though. That's the point, though. Politics is ingrained in literally, like, everything. That's the unfortunate part. So, yes. Everything is related to politics. In society. Like, from stopping at a red light to getting a ticket. Like, everything is ingrained in politics. That's the problem. You can't avoid it. More like poop ticks, you know what I'm saying? Poopa ticks. Society becomes toxic because of politics. I don't know, if it's done right, it can be good. I think society becomes toxic because of religion. Sorry, I said it. Oh yeah, VHS said it too. I said it. We said it. I think religion is the absolute worst. It's the worst. Man, we should probably stop talking about this right now. Yeah, religion is the reason why it straight up is. Religion is why politics suck in the US. Straight up. Because it's like, my parents are like, oh, I don't believe in abortion, so I will side with these guys. And it's like, but they have other things that you shouldn't side with on that side. Like, they do a lot of bad things. But abortion is the most evil one, so they're gonna have to side with this one. That's what I say. It's insane how ingrained religion is into American politics. It's like you can't go with one without the other. It's like, well, religious people will be with the Republicans. And it's like, why? Because, just because, they're not evil. Okay. Well, I mean, that's always the thing. The religious have always... That's why I think religious is the worst. Because religious people can do the worst thing and then, claim and blame it. They do it for their God. So they are blameless. They aren't at fault because they're doing it for their God. That has killed millions, billions of humans throughout history. Religion. Trillions, man. Frickin' the Crusades? How many died from that? Because the gods... Do you believe in God? No. Dead. Do you believe in God? Yeah. What God? What God? This one? Dead. Religion's truly awful. And listen, there are people more amazing, kind, and gifted than I will ever be who are religious, you know? I don't blame the people. I think I just blame the religion. Like, there are some religious people that are literal angels out there, you know? They are, like, amazing human beings. It's just the idea as a whole that's just awful. Yeah, I'm not as jaded as most people towards, like, the masses. Like, I think people are amazing. People are great. No, I'm saying it wrong. I think a person is great. That's what I would say. A person is amazing. Individuals are amazing. People suck. You know, that's how I am. People suck, but a person is amazing. Ugh. Like, my family's... Oh, gosh. You can't even discuss this kind of thing with my family, because they're like, I just wish everyone would be dead. Like, that's how my family's like, oh, good talk. It's like, okay. My sister. I'm glad everyone's dying, you know? People can't die fast enough. It's like, alright. Good talk. And I'm like... It's insane when I feel like I am the most compassionate person in my family. It's so weird, but it does feel like that sometimes. Maybe I just haven't been out enough. I haven't experienced life enough to just become jaded and venomous towards humanity. Yeah, that's the quote from Men in Black, and it is. It's perfect. A person is smart, people are dumb. Well, it's perfect, and it's true. I don't think I'm any better or worse. To be fair, I was never religious. I grew up in a religious home. We had to go to church every week. We were Mormons. Taught everything like this, blah, blah, blah. To me, it was just a mandatory thing. It was just mandatory, and I hated it. It's like school. And I just never, was like, oh, God, you know? I just never became like that. But I believe... This is getting heavy as full chat. But listen, I believed in God up until, maybe 10 years ago. And 5 to 10 years ago was when I was just like, you know what? I don't think there's a God, you know? I don't care what you guys think, by the way. You can think whatever you want. That's fine. I just came to that conclusion myself, where I just feel like, I don't know, man. I'd like to say I'm agnostic more than atheist. Yeah, I'm agnostic. I'm obnoxious. I don't know. Nothing was inherently bad with Mormons. I think Mormons are great. I've never had issues with what they do and what they believe in. It's just I've never believed in it myself. I just never did. Everyone's like, oh, are you going to bear your testimony? And it's like, what? Just bear your testimony and say how you know God is real and you know the church is true. And it's like, but I don't think that. So I'm not gonna. What's this track, chat? Literally no one will know. Literally. Not a single soul will know what this is. Maybe Jonna. Maybe. But no one else will know. Ah, it's gone. Yeah, no one will know. It was from Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 on SNES. No, Super Boten 3 is what it was called. Super Boten 3. Which sucked because it didn't have a story mode. No, I didn't finish the remake yet. I'm to the cross-dressing part though, so I want to stream that part. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tonight though. I got too deep. I'm too deep tonight. Dude, you see how deep I went to? Anyway. Did you finish this better? I thought you weren't gonna play it anymore. Yeah, by the way, there was no actual, like, patch thing said. They're not patching it. It's just ugly and it's going to be forever. Until the PC version comes out. Yeah, it's like a limitation of the flippin' engine. They literally can't do it. Insane that they released that thinking it was okay. It's insane. It's like, you'd think someone would be like, sir? Look at this. Sir? I think someone would have said something. Yeah. Yeah, I hear that the textures get better outside of the slum areas, so. Good lord, are they bad, though. Hey, thanks for the donations tonight, guys. Holy crap. Donations and gifted subs, thank you so much. Open world. So open world. Boy, I can't wait to see how they're going to handle the open world segments then. Straight up, switch engines, sucker. Freaking use Unreal 4. Freaking use the gosh dang Horizon engine. What is that? The Creation engine? Whatever that engine's called. That engine's great. And before PC version comes out, it's still ugly. Here's the thing, even if it does, modders will fix it. I guarantee you. They'll be like, oh, look, here's a line of code that lets the textures load. Or here's a flippin' separate program to load textures faster. Unlocks the engine, you know, so it like can utilize more RAM. Something. Like, it will be... Even if Sony or Square releases it trashy still. But here's the thing, the Unreal Engine 3 runs fine on PC because there's more frickin' RAM to use. It's mostly a limitation. It's a limitation of the engine for sure, but it's a limitation of the system as well. Well, I mean, I heard it turns into Kingdom Hearts towards the end. I kind of know what's happening. in the game. I don't want you to confirm or deny it. Nobody confirm or deny this, but what I think is happening in the game is, like, they're like, how can we do a Final Fantasy remake and make it new and fresh, because everyone knows. And so my thought is like, someone or something knows what's happening in the game, and they're altering future events because everyone knows what happens in Final Fantasy VII. So it's like, we're going to take a spin on it and say some entity or something knows what's going on and is altering the timeline with these stupid flippin' dementors or whatever the crap floating around. Again, I don't want anyone to confirm or deny it, but I think that's what's happening. Something's interfering with events to alter the timeline a little bit. I don't know. I'll find out if I ever frickin' beat the game. It's been such a slog in these these side areas. So boring. Let's play right now. I only got like 40 minutes and I gotta pee. And I'm watching a girl with lovely eyes. I don't want to play video games. Oh, better, you've never played the original? Good lord. Well, then you can't even, like... You can only take it as it is, then. You can't compare. So your opinions? No! You played the PSP one. Whew. That's a winner. I should probably stop holding these cards. It's got my, like, flippin' account number on it. Actually, chat, you guys want my account number? You can go pay my flippin' loan on this car. You want to go pay my loan? $9,000? You freaking psychopaths in chat. Never played a Final Fantasy game. Freaking turn in your gamer card. Go stream League of Legends. This pen's already running out of ink, by the way. Never used it. Started to use it recently. It's weird that you guys are watching Advent Children. That is bizarre. I don't even know how you could follow it when it's like a direct sequel or linked to Final Fantasy VII, where you need to know what's going on in the stories. It's like watching like Star Wars episode like that Return of the Jedi or something and not watching the previous ones. Yeah, I've noticed my chat is very RPG lacking. Guess it's just, I don't know, is it the generation? Because here I am one of my first games was Dragon Quest. And everybody in chat's like, what's Dragon Quest? I almost, like, threw my flippin' monitor out the window that night when no one knew what Dragon Quest was. What's that? I'm all showing a slime. Hey, guys, you don't... Everyone's like, what game is that? I'm like, it's a slime, chat. Look. What do you mean, what is it? What's a slime? What? I just about pissed everywhere that no one knew what Dragon Quest was. But that's the thing. I need to work on stuff like that. I have an issue where I don't know why. I have this big issue and it's so stupid. Someone doesn't know something that I know, thus I get mad. That is so stupid, and I need to stop. It's like, you don't know what I know? How dare you? And it's like, chill out, dude. Some people haven't experienced things the way you experience things. But real talk, if you've never played Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest, you should never play video games again. What do you want from me? Should I say, haha, that's funny? Like, you show me something funny, and it's like, dude, that's funny, and I saw that yesterday, it's great, you know? Like, what's wrong with that? Yeah, I saw that yesterday, it's great, it's funny. Like, what do you want? Am I supposed to act like it's the first time I'm seeing it? I don't get it. It's not like I'm holding it over you, like, I saw this first. You're late, John. You're late to the game. I saw this yesterday. You say I've seen this. You have said that before. You said, oh, I saw that. LOL. Because you say LOL all the time. But you've done that. Like, I don't see a problem with that. Like, yeah, that's funny. That's hilarious. I saw it yesterday. It's great. Yeah. Maybe that isn't needed to say. That is kind of like gloating, isn't it? It's not intended, but I guess it kind of is. Yeah, I saw that yesterday. It is funny. I guess that doesn't bring anything to the conversation. Other than I saw it first. That is completely not intended. But that's pretty much what it is, isn't it? I do kind of do that, though, with other things. Like, if somebody will show, like, an old meme, like, as if it's the first time, I will get so pissed. It's like, are you freaking serious? Like, someone posts, like, a freaking You the Man Now dog meme, or freaking rage comic. LOL, look at this. It's like, it's mostly on Facebook. Like, I'll see, like, relatives posting crap from, like, 2007, as if it's the newest thing. It's like, I hate you. I hate you. That is a weird thing, though. Why let people know when you've seen something before them? Some sort of mental thing. It is some sort of a superiority thing when you think about it. It's never really been an intent. I'm mostly upset when people haven't played a game because, like, they're missing out. That's mostly why I get upset. Like, you've never heard of you've never played or experienced a Dragon Quest game. I'm so freaking upset that many people haven't played Dragon Quest because it's good and they should. You've never gotten a Puff Puff? Chat, you're missing out. Yeah, look at Jonna bragging about all the people sending her memes. Wow, Jonna. 800 people sending her freaking memes. Look at all the friends Jonna has. She has so many friends on Facebook sending her things. I don't get things sent to me on Facebook. I know what the point is. You don't send me stuff on Facebook Messenger. I meant on my wall. I don't care about my Facebook wall. I hate Facebook. I'm like purposefully trying to avoid Facebook right now. Just the wall. Like, I go there every day to talk to Jonna, but other than that, I can't see my family's posts anywhere. I can't. It kills me. I can't. I can't. My aunt posting something about the flippin' 5G COVID conspiracy broke me in ways you can't imagine. It's funny because I was visiting my family on Sunday. And I was like to my brother, I told him I can't go to Facebook anymore because blah blah posted, and then my sister's like, did you see what she posted? And then both of us were just like, yeah, she was like, I was posting a reply, and I was like, I was too. I was posting the same reply, and then I was like, never mind. So we were both venting about how stupid she was about it. I don't have anybody thinking about me. Nobody posts stuff to me. I'm a lonely boy. Nobody likes me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. I was talking to a girl I just met like all night last night. Actually, hold on a minute. Let me just make sure she's not here in the chat. You're not here, right? Crap, I forgot what her username was. Oh yeah, it's... Okay, she's not here. Anyway, I was talking to a girl all night last night that I just met on Discord. She was showing me... You know what? I'm gonna shut up. No, actually the point I'm making is, I was talking to a girl last night. She was showing me her Planet Zoo stuff. And I was genuinely curious, and I wanted to talk to her and look at her stuff. But then I got this feeling like, oh, like, this is boring. And I'm like, what the... And I'm like, you're always bawling that you're never talking to, like, people. I hate me. I hate me! It's like, oh, cool. I'm finally talking to a girl my age. She's interested in me. I'm interested in her. Cool. I'm bored. Boo-hoo. Like, shut up. And you know what? She had some great... her zoo was great. And I liked it. I liked them! I liked the zoo she made. I don't know if... You know, I may as well tell the story now that I brought that up. I think, was it yesterday? Was when I met her? Or the day before? Well, anyway, chat, you know, I'm on the Tinders, right? Okay, get this. I get a super like. Someone super likes me, which is rare. I've gotten like 2 of those in my life. A super like is like a very... it's a button you get like once a day, I think. You can super like somebody, and it will immediately let that person know that you're a super like. So I got a super like from this girl, and I'm like, oh, okay. So we started to talk, and she works at the same place I work. What the friggin' odds of that? She works at the caption call center that I work at. It's like, oh, you work, oh, what the frick? You work there too? What the? And she's a PC gamer, and she's nice. But like I said, I just met her. And I should stop talking about it because she watches my stream. I gave her my stream info. If you're here, you're family. No, if you're here, I'm sorry. I won't talk about you anymore. Don't hate me. And I just blew my chance of getting married. Just kidding. I don't like her that much. I mean, wait, no, I'm just digging a hole. I just dig holes. Man, I dig holes so bad. Being away from society for so long has made me realize how freaking socially awkward I am. I am so socially awkward now. I never think about it. But then after the fact, I'm like, dude, that was really socially awkward. I've done this. I gotta share it, and I don't want to because it's so bad. There's an elevator to go to the 2nd floor, right? It's like the simplest thing, stepping in an elevator and pushing a button and going up. Okay. Not for me, though. My brain immediately thinks, okay, here's what I think. I step in, and my brain thinks, okay, floor 1 is above me. And so I push 1, And there's all these people behind me in the elevator, and I'm like, 1. What the heck? 1. Like, why ain't it working, guys? Right? Am I right? And they're like, yeah, I'm going to floor 2. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I push 2. And then it goes to 2. And they get out. And the door closes to go back down to floor 1. And I'm like, oh my good God. What have I done? I'm an idiot. So I was thinking, oh, floor 1. Nah, I was going to floor 2. Everybody's going to floor 2, obviously. We're getting in the elevator from floor 1. And I'm mashing the 1 button. Like, am I right, guys? What's wrong with the elevator? And they're like, oh, I'm going to floor 2. They're like being weird. Like, what the heck's wrong with this dude? I'm like, okay, I'll push floor 2 for you. But why ain't 1 working? Am I right? Goes to floor 2. And I'm like, this ain't my floor. I'm on floor 1. Wait. And the door closes on me. I'm like, I almost vomited from embarrassment. And then today, guess what? No, today I did it right. I did this 2 days. Yesterday I did it again, chat. I did the same thing. Got in the elevator. Hit floor 1. I did the same effing thing yesterday. And the dude's like, well, I'm floor 2. And I'm like, and this time I like explained myself as if that's going to cure the thing. And I'm like, oh gosh. I don't know why, but I think floor 1's right there. I don't know. It's and they're like kind of like awkward, like yeah, giving me like a pity laugh, and I'm like, I'm good at this. I'm gonna make friends in no time. It's like, yo, I'm very socially awkward now. What the heck happened to me? And then today I'm like I got in the elevator and I'm like, floor 2, floor 2, floor 2, and then someone else pushed it because I wasn't in the front. It's not that big of a deal thinking, oh, floor 1. I'm not in buildings with elevators a lot. Like, very rarely am I in a building with an elevator, so it's like, this is all new and confusing to me. Even though 1 has a big star on it to let you know here, this is floor 1, so... Like, what else did I do awkwardly? Oh, gosh! I'm gonna blame Jonna for this one. I don't even know if that's who I was texting. But I come out of break room and I look at my phone. And I think I was just checking my recent texts or messages or whatever. And I'm walking towards the bathroom, right? And there's other people going to the bathroom because it's break. So it's like this. Here's the men's bathroom and here's the women's bathroom. And then the women's bathroom's a wall. There's just a wall. So it's women's bathroom, wall, against a wall. And I'm just walking, looking at my phone. And I look up and I'm at the woman's bathroom door. And all these girls are standing behind me like waiting to go in the bathroom. But I'm like standing in front of the woman's door. And what can I do in that situation? I'm against the wall. So I just casually lean against the wall and look at my phone like, yeah, it's smooth. And they just awkwardly go into the girl's bathroom while I'm like, I ain't good at this, am I? Gosh dang it. Because it's like, I just made a beeline to the woman's bathroom against the wall. There's nowhere else to go. So I walked straight to the women's bathroom. And then leaned against the wall like, no, I'm leaning against the wall. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Can make a freaking comedy out of my flippin' life. That's the kind of thing I guess I am still, I'm always cringing about that, but that's the kind of stuff I'd beat myself over for days. I kind of just like, whatever it now. Whatever, man. Your hair looks awful, you look awful, you're an awful human being, no one cares about you, you're a piece of crap. It's the only reason I work out, man. I gotta like, I look good, right? I'm worth being human. I need to work out tomorrow. Yeah, but a few little awkward moments the last few days, but it's okay. I'm just gonna soldier on. Yeah, I don't have to interact with any of these people. Other than the awkward times I have interacted with them, but it's alright. Soon I'll get to work from home and develop my social awkwardness even more. It's weird. I'm sure people can relate with this. I've learned to get over this a little bit because I don't have... Boo-hoo. I don't have friends to hang out with. I don't. So, before the virus stuff, I mean, for the last... I mean, for 10 years, the only time I can go out is just with myself. And I've just been learning to be more and more okay with that. Like, I finally go to... Like, I'll just go to restaurants by myself. I'll go to movies by myself. So that's what I do when I go out. I go by myself, go to the mall, look around, go get some sushi by myself at the sushi place. I've just learned to be okay with that. But I'm very quiet, you know. I don't get in anyone's way, or I'm not loud or anything obnoxious. But when I'm with, like, my brother, or if there's a rare chance that I am with a friend out, for some reason, that extra person there, for some reason, I'm just like... I have, like, all the confidence in the world. I don't know why I just am so empowered by another human being being with me. But it's like, I am just, like... I don't know. I'm just confident. I can talk to random people. Like, hey, man, like your shirt? And, like, you know, like... comment on things. Oh, man, that's pretty cool. You know, I'll talk to other human beings when I'm with other people. It's weird. It's weird how I'm just, like... just a completely different person when I'm with someone else. Just very outgoing and communicative. But that ain't often, because my brother hates going places, so I never go anywhere with him. And like I said, I don't have any local friends, really, to hang out with. And the ones that... like, the one friend that I do have is married, and he's weird, so don't hang out with him. That's why it was so freaking awful for me in Florida. Florida was the time that actually I had to force myself to just get used to being by myself. I went to movies for the first time by myself when I was in Florida. I remember, like, the first day in Florida, when I moved there, I went to The Thing. The prequel. Is that what is The Thing prequel called? Yeah, I went to so many movies by myself in Florida. The Thing, I saw John Carter, and the Avengers. I saw tons of movies by myself. Hung out with Jonna like twice, maybe 3 times. She took me out for sushi on my birthday. That will always stick with me. She took me out for sushi for my birthday. That was nice. It was her and her then boyfriend. We went to get sushi. And they're just her and her boyfriend and me by myself. And the chef of the restaurant was so weird, man. He comes up and he's just like... He's like, are you two together? Something to Jonna and her boyfriend. I'm like, yeah. And he's like, oh, do you have a girlfriend? And I'm like, nah. And he's like, oh... He goes, shakes his head and he goes, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, I said, a lot. Like, everybody kind of did like an awkward laugh, and I'm like, a lot. It's like, yeah. Yeah, what is wrong with me indeed? It's just called The Thing. I hate when movies do that. Freaking number your movies, dang it. Yeah. He's like, do you have a girlfriend? No. Oh, what's wrong with you? And he had like a heavy Japanese accent. It's like, I mean, I guess a lot. Good times. I don't even remember if the sushi was any good. Probably. Thought I was third wheeling. I'm always third wheeling. Unintentionally. There was a girl I went on a... Yeah, I've said this story before. A blind date. Friend invited me. We went on a blind date. Girl's cute AF. Liked her. Pretty cool. Then my friend fell for her instead of his date. And so I'm like, oh yeah, I like her, man. And I think we like went on a few more hangouts or whatever here and there. And then like I find out, oh, we're dating, and it's like, oh. Because I had even vocalized to him, like, man, I like her, you know? Yeah, man. He's like dating her behind my back. But, man, this sounds pathetic now. Because I remember, then it just became like I was, well, okay, it's not pathetic because I got a girlfriend soon after. So it wasn't pathetic. Long distance, but I got a girlfriend soon after that. And then I hung out with him a lot. And I was always the third wheel. It was him and her, and I was always like the third wheel. And it was just like, that's kind of weird. Always the third wheel. I'm never the first wheel. The second wheel. Will. At least I went to Japan. My sister went last year. Wish I could have went, but Jinjo was sick. I had to take care of her. Hope she goes again. Definitely gonna go next time they go. My freaking passport expires next year, though. I'm gonna have to get a new passport. Or renew? I don't even know how that works. Talking to girls in real life it's always been rough for me. I still can't do it. Talking to girls online's easy enough. Talking to anybody online's easy because it's like you can hide behind the keyboard. Approaching women in real life, I've only managed to do that like once, twice. I remember when I first got back from Florida, I was feeling really good. Like, man, feels good to be back home. Really happy about it. And so I flipping got this girl's number, waitress at a restaurant. We're still friends on Facebook. We haven't spoken in like 10 years. But yeah, I smoothly got her phone number. She like didn't have enough change. What was it? Like she had to like break a 100. I don't know. She needed to give me change. I'm like, how about this? Instead of giving me that, give me your number. She was like, really? And I was like, yeah. So she didn't give me the change. She gave me her number. And then we spoke like twice. And that was it. And then I tried kind of that same tactic a little bit later. One of the biggest probably the biggest backfire in my life because of the look the girl gave me. Disgusting look. Because we were, I used to go to a card shop every Friday. My friend works at a card shop. This has been a tradition for like freaking 20 years. My brother and friend always go to a card shop, play cards. And they've been doing it every Friday, and I started to go just to hang out, and a girl started going there. So I'm like, and so I started to go more, and the girl was there. And they'd play Monster Hunter on the DS or whatever, but it's like winter, dead winter, like 12 a.m., I mean. Early AMs of the morning, so it was like 2 degrees outside. She's like, man, I wish someone would go get some chicken nuggets at McDonald's, because it was like when McDonald's was doing like that $5 for 50 McNuggets or whatever. And so I was like, I'll do it if you give me your number. And she freaking gave me the most, it is probably the dirtiest look I've ever been given in my life. And not only did she give me the look, but she held it for so long, I physically recoiled. Like, I physically went like this, like, because she just wouldn't stop giving me this horrible look. And I was like, never mind. And then I ended up going to get it anyway. Because I'm a What's it called? A simpa incel pull? An insuck. An insuckle. Insuck imple. Imp. Yeah, it wasn't exactly what you'd call a playa. Especially since I live half my life behind a freaking keyboard. What is life? I had ice cream today. Haha, I should probably stop. Well, I'm out of ice cream now. Only 3 donuts left, and then I'm done buying junk. Too bad I have to go shopping soon. Probably buy more junk. Alright, let's play video. Oh, wait, never mind. I want to play more Doom. I can't wait till I get back. I can't wait till I get off of the training schedule. I'm sick of having to go in every day. The whole point of the freaking... I wanted the part-time, so I got every other day off, dang it. Hopefully I'll finish training this week, and I can just get back to... Or get on my work schedule. Maybe even apply for work at home. Oh my gosh, that's like the dream. Like, I might even consider doing full-time if I could work at home. Thanks for the follow, Vic Patrick. Because, like, why not? Just sit at the computer all day anyway. Like, freaking full-time with benefits? Making, like, full-time salary a year? I could friggin'... I'd kill it, man. I wouldn't have to worry about money at all at that point. I probably would never stream, though, because... Man, full-time sucks. 8 hours a day. So awful. I remember when I had a full-time job at this frickin' factory. Life was so miserable. It was so miserable. Like, there was no color in the world. Everything was just, like, a bleak emptiness. You get up at, like, 6 a.m., get home at 3, and it's like, you're so frickin' wasted from the day, and it's like, okay, let's play a video, and oh, dinner time, oh, I need a bath, oh, it's bedtime. It's bedtime. It's like you literally don't have any... You don't have any free time. I hated it. I hated it. Yeah, I can't imagine. 12 hours a day? That's illegal. 10-hour day, 4 days a week. 3 days off, at least. I guess. Oh, it's not illegal in Greece. I wouldn't brag about that. It's not healthy, and it's not cool that you have to work that hard. And some countries are like amazing. They're like, oh, we don't, like everybody, like there's the mandatory work hours per month or per week are like ridiculously low. And like like everything's like adjusted accordingly so that everyone can afford what they need. There's so many better, you know what? America sucks. America! I'm so sick of people just spouting how great America is when it's like, do you even know how it is in the world? Like, you're just spouting crap you don't even know. Like, educate yourself and then say America's great. It's like, nah, we're not great. There are so many better countries than us. in terms of just taking care of the citizens. We're number one. Yeah, we're number one of COVID deaths. Yeah! Look at us! Number one death toll. Yeah. All right. Everyone can go to work now. Like, okay. The death count hasn't gone down. All right. Yeah, I don't remember what country it was, but like the freaking laws that were insane. It's like they only had to work like 5 hours of a day or something, or not, and they didn't have to work every day. And it's like they got flipping. They get all these benefits and like they got what is it called when someone has a kid? Something leave, maternal leave. Like, the father gets it, too. They get free health care and dental. Norway. Is it Norway? Gosh, Norway's number one. Like, screw everything else. Doesn't Norway have, like a thing where it's, like, nobody work week? They, like, have a week where no one works or something. It's, like, insane. It's like, what the frick? Look at them! Why can't we do that? Norway sounds right. It probably is. I mean, let's be fair. Everything's better than frickin'... America's the only frickin' first world country that doesn't have free healthcare. We're the only ones. Every other developed country except America has it. But we're number one. We're number one in leading deaths from lack of healthcare. We're not a first world country. What are we? A third world country. And it's I've just always been taught by my peers to just like respect the flag. You know? Don't question it, you know? Be a mindless respect. Don't question it all. Respect your flag. It's like, but what if? No, respect. So many people died for that flag. And it's like, yeah, they did. They're probably pretty unhappy with how things are when looking down here. They're like, yeah, I died for that. And look what you guys are doing, you freaks. Yeah, I've seen those videos of people seeing, like, medical bills and stuff, and they're like, what? People have to pay for medicine in America? And then America's like... They don't even question it, you know? It's so insane. They don't even question it. Say, well... Everyone else gets this stuff for free, but we're number one. America. It's just willful ignorance. It really is. I do think once the I'm not saying die boomers. But once my peer generation goes away, I really think things will start going a lot better. I do. I'm not saying die boomer die or anything, but just what's the word? Just a there it goes. I forgot the word. Just a prediction. No. An anecdote. Sure. That I do think that once the future, the older generation, once they're gone, I think things will get better here. So what, like 30, 40 years? Buckle up. And people will be going, okay, millennials. Why is it? Why do we flip and vote in such old fogies? It's like they don't care about the future because they'll be dead soon. They just care about the here and now and the gimme, you know? They don't think about the repercussions. We just vote in the old frickin' fricks that just make all these major decisions that won't even affect them in the long run. It's like, well, gee, thanks for ruining our future now that you've been in the grave for 30 years from old age. It's almost a sitcom. We got this flippin'... Boy, this is... I can't believe how political this has been, but it's such a fact. It's insane. The president we have now, and the freaking guy going against him, they're both actual human beings that are... One's a leader of the America, and one could be a potential leader of the America, and they're both comedically unfit, you know? It's insane. It's like a flippin' Simpsons episode or something. I'm living a literal Simpsons episode. Oh, that was a good one. Whew! Get rid of that headache. Alright, chat. What we fapping to tonight? Let's see. Is she still alive? Oh, she's sleeping. She's doing a sleeping stream. Well... Jav. Don't even get me started on Jav. Jav is the worst porn on the planet. You want me to get on that rant again? Japanese porn is 1 billion% unwatchable. It's so flippin' bad. I don't know how anyone could watch Japanese porn. It's like first they start kissing and it's disgusting. Japanese people making out is disgusting. They don't know how. They don't know how to make out. Like, that's already like, nope. And then you move on to the flippin' act. And it's just like, it's just like, you gotta turn it down. So turn it all the way down. I never watch porn with audio on anyway. Always turn it down. Always. Audio always ruins porn for me. So you turn it down. And then everything's censored. And the girl looks like she's not enjoying it. And she looks like she's in pain. And it's all awful. Japanese porn, ladies and gentlemen. It's the worst. Seriously, just YouTube or Google a video of two Japanese people like making out. It is disgusting. Like they're slurping each other's saliva. It's like that is them kissing. I don't. And people. I don't judge. But what the frick's wrong with you? Japanese people kissing is like a Carl's Jr. commercial. I don't like... I mean, I've said this many times. I don't like mainstream porn anyway. I don't watch the scripted stuff. Like, that stuff's... I just don't. You know? I can't watch that crap. It's too fake and weird and... Porn sucks. Porn just sucks in general. So go to church. Don't watch porn. Make you go blind. I am vanilla. Yes, I've said it many times. I am pure vanilla. with porn, so my tastes are so particular. Like, you don't show this, you don't show that, you don't do this, you don't do that. I'm closing this window. In fact, there's like one... You know what? How you guys doing tonight? I'm screwed, chat. If I ever get in a relationship, I'm freaking screwed. I'm screwed because I will never get in a relationship, more like. I'm not screwed because I won't be in a relationship. Better than on Thursday. Oh. Alright. I googled how they make out. I would love to know what you googled. How do Japanese people make out? By the way, why do I even need to, like... I don't need to flip and correct myself here, but... I would be fine in a relationship. Like... I wouldn't say no. What am I saying? It's the porn that's gross. Like, if you're with someone you love, it's a completely different story, you know? Obviously. What is my life? Talking about porn to flipping 12-year-olds on Twitch. Alright, everyone, just, sound in. What's your age? I'm gonna guess the average will be 19? 19 to 22. Alright, 19, 22, 21, 22, 29, 25 to 30. That's a weird age, but okay. Well, the average looked to be the... I don't know the averages. Yeah, I figured you guys are in the 19 to 22. Most of you. Most of the years. Got a lot of old fogies here still. I didn't know Lord Ryu was that old. Well, it's hard to do an average when only a few people speak up. I mean, how many viewers do we have? Only 20. I'm so popular. I started talking about that Japanese porn, everybody bailed. They all went to Google it. Dang it! We have fun here tonight, chat. I like hanging out with you guys. It's the only time I get to hang out with any other human beings. I enjoy your company, especially when you're giving me money. Because I deserve your $5. I deserve it. It's only $5, chat. That's not even the price of a lunch. What did she say? I don't remember. Oh, that's insane. VV, thanks again for the 66. Oh, here come the viewers. They're coming back. Did you guys enjoy that Japanese porn? Oh. Look, if you like it, that's fine. I'm just saying my opinion. I'm very opinionated over here. I also want to stress, you guys know me. Like, most of you do. Half the crap I say is extremely exaggerated, and you know that. That's how I have always been. It's the way I grew up, and I never understood that it wasn't normal until much later in life. Just in terms of everything. Because here's how my family is. Just how we grew up. My dad was, you know, it's just like pretty up. My dad was an alcoholic up until like a few years ago, right? Like I dealt with it my whole life, but pretty much it was just like, you know, I hate you! You freaking idiot! You're so stupid! Oh my gosh! And then a few minutes later, it's like, hey man, did you want dinner? Alright, let's go to dinner. You know, that's how my family is. It's like bizarre. And we'll be talking, and it's just like, oh yeah, I went to the store, and it's like, I got a lemon. It's like, you got a lemon? Why did you? I didn't want you to get a lemon! Oh my gosh, you freak! Oh my! And when we get in this, and it's like, well, anyway, so I went over here, and it's like, and that's just how my life had been. And so, outside of that, I never knew it wasn't normal until I was, like, around friends. And, like, I would be, like, all, blah, blah. Anyway, and they're like, dude, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, what? What do you mean? Like, what the frick's wrong, dude? Why are you so pissed? And I'm like, I'm not pissed. Why do you think I'm pissed? I just didn't get it until, like, I was like, oh, that's not normal. But, yeah, I've always been that way because this is my upbringing. Just extreme outbursts, and then immediately back to normal, or just appearing extremely mad but not being mad is another thing in our family. Just like you drop a pen on the floor and you're like, mother effing pen, you stupid pen, and you pick it up. You're not really that pissed, but that's, you know, it's like, oh, whatever. But that's how you react. That's just me, man. That's me to my day-to-day life. Just anything. Drop something on the floor and I'm like, I'll pick it up and then I'm just fine. Just, that's, yeah, that's me. Everybody has those little things, though, you know, that they think's normal until they're, like, out in the world and they realize it's not normal. There's Reddit threads about that. I'm sure there's Reddit YouTube videos about that with millions of views. She's literally sleeping on stream. That is a bannable offense on Twitch. Like, you're not even gonna get banned for your boobs. You're gonna get banned because you're sleeping on Twitch. That is not allowed. You friggin' idiot. She's going to get banned on Twitch. Again. Velvet! Dang it! Stop getting banned. She gets banned so much, dang it. It upsets me. Yeah, you used to could sleep on stream, but now they don't let you. I could not sleep on a stream. If I knew people were looking at me, I straight up would not and could not sleep if I tried to. I'm very particular about sleep. Like, people will sleep while watching TV, and I could literally never do that. If there's a TV or a movie going, I could never fall asleep during that. Like, it's just never something that I could do. Can't sleep if someone is facing me. Ew. Why would someone be facing you? I don't think I could sleep if someone was facing me either. That's weird. You want the perfect night's sleep, chat? Just freaking there's a website called like Rainmaker or something, or White Noise Maker. You want the best sleep of your life? Put it on that website. Crank it all the way up. White noise. It'll be like waterfall or white noise. Just crank that to max, man, and sleep like a baby. Just like loud. Constantly blocks everything out. I cannot not sit in silence. I hate quietness. Something I've learned about myself. I just hate silence. I cannot stand silence. So trying to sleep without any sound, it's like anything will like wake me up or get my attention. Like a little sound outside, I'll be like, like anything. So that's why you just like freaking deafen everything out, and then there's nothing can wake you up at that point. I used to do a fan. Yeah, I used to do a fan, but in the wintertime that got really cold. So there's sleep machines on Amazon you can just buy for like $20. There's like rain and bird sounds and heartbeat, really weird ones, but there's waterfall, and I've had that for like 10 plus years. Just turn that up, hit the waterfall button, and you're on your way. Yeah, lots of... Everybody likes rain sound. I don't get why I'm like this. I never understood it. Everyone's like, oh, it's raining outside. I hate the rain sound. It gives me anxiety. Heavy rain outside gives me anxiety, like pounding on a roof. It's just like, oh, Jesus. It's like, oh, I hope there's no animals out there in that. I hope it doesn't start if there's no flood anywhere. I hope no windows are down in a car. I just start freaking out when I hear heavy rain outside. I don't know. It just starts stressing me out. But man, everybody seems to like rainy sounds on like a roof. It just does not calm me at all. It's weird that that's how it is with me. Yet violent waterfall sounds was fine for me. Ow, go figure. ASMR would be nice to sleep to, but freaking ads on YouTube would ruin it, or I don't know. I do listen to ASMR nearly every night, but I don't sleep to it. Who's your favorite ASMR artist, chat? If you don't say Maria, you're wrong. Gentle whispering. She the best. I was watching her in like 2011 when she had like 5 subs. And now she's like at 2 million. 5 million? 5 million subs? She's insane now. It's insane. It's cool to see someone grow like that and to be there from the beginning. I just wish I had started talking to her, because now it's impossible. She could have been my friend. She's freaking hot, by the way. Gentle whispering. I wish I married you. Isn't she pregnant? No, she had a kid. Freaking ruined. Baba. There's so many of those now, though. There's so many flipping Indian massages now. And it's like I always click on them to freaking like get ASMR, but then I just laugh because they're freaking so weird. They like start smacking the dude in the face. Spraying water right in their face. Just drenching them. Beats the frick out of them. Rip Baba, did he die? He's dead? That sucks. There's tons of videos of flipping Indian massagers out there. Too bad the OG's gone. Baba was like, he was like one of the first. I used to scour, before ASMR was known as ASMR and everyone like recognized it, I used to scour the internet for those type of videos because you couldn't just find them. There was this lady named Lydia. Wasn't even a YouTube lady. She was on some website. Lydia. She'd do massages. She was like the OG of the internet. Well, I mean, Bob Ross is the OG, but you know, I used to watch her. Like, I used to just scour for ASMR before it was called ASMR. And then it exploded. Before ASMR, there was a website called like Sleepy Tube. I don't remember what it's called, and it was kind of like videos like that before it was called ASMR. And then Maria came along, and it's like, I love you. Freaking haircuts, man. Oh, haircut videos are my favorite ASMR videos ever. Just personal attention videos, like ear cleanings or haircuts. It's like, those are the absolute best. Hentai ASMR. You know, I was curious and looked into, like, ASMR porn. It's not that good. Maybe I just haven't found the right one yet. Let's be honest. Never mind. Wow, I drank this whole thing. No wonder I need to pee so bad. Boy, I really hope I'm the one that opened or broke this seal. Because I drank all of it, and hope no one spit in it or something. Yeah, the Japanese ones they're too much for me. It can get to be too much for me, where I'm just like, like I gotta pull my headphones off. Because I've always had this thing, chat. It's so bizarre. I hate whispering. And yet I like ASMR. It's such a weird, counter-intuitive feeling. I don't know. Whispering enrages me when I'm like... I don't even know how to explain it. Whispering will enrage me if I'm not prepared for it. But if I'm, like, calm and want to, I love like, ASMR. Like, whispering ASMR is calming. But it enrages me when it's like, it just hits me. I don't understand. I don't understand it. It's always been a thing. It's bizarre. When I was a kid, I used to, like, just get pissed and, like, just start punching myself. Just pissed because whenever someone would whisper. Hated it. Enraged me. And then I like ASMR. That's so weird. Maybe because it's like my brain isn't in the mode, and it's like, no! I don't freaking know. Freaking Jonna used to do that. Just whisper to piss me off. Whisper to pisper me off. It's so weird, though, that is a thing. Because when I started to, like, listen to ASMR, I'm like, what? Why do I like this? It took a while for me to, like, get into it. To like, the super whispery ASMR, because it would still piss me off. But then I started to get... I don't know, man. I'm weird. But it does... ASMR can go too far for me, where I'm just like, ew, no. Like the... Like the saliva crap and all that. It's like, ew! Like, I still get that little enraged feeling when they go too far. Just the personal attention stuff's what gets me. Softly spoken personal attention. It's always. But yeah, my family used to laugh at me because I was so obsessed with Bob Ross videos. Because I was obsessed because of the ASMR. I never said that's what, but I didn't know how to explain it, you know? I just loved Bob. I mean, Bob Ross is amazing even without the ASMR. Like, I can't watch Bob Ross videos for ASMR. I'll lay down in bed and be like, turn Bob Ross on, and then I'll be like, they're just staring at the screen and watching, like, oh my gosh, what's he gonna paint? Like, I get too into the painting to get triggered anymore for ASMR. He used to trigger me like a son of a bee, but now I'm just, like, too into his painting. Gosh, I love that, dude. I want to paint. How do I paint, chat? How do I get into painting? MS-DOS version? Yeah, painting stream. But I don't know how to paint. She's straight up just sleeping. She is going to get banned. What an idiot. You flipping, you're all covered up. You're not even exposing your flipping assets, and you're still gonna get banned. I can't believe her. I can't believe it. I'm afraid of trying to paint because I don't want to get paint everywhere, and I don't know what the proper things to buy and how much. And nah, I'm afraid of it. What were we talking about? ASMR. Bob Ross. Whispering. Yeah, the close-up mouth whispering crap. I can like that sometimes, but sometimes it's just like way too much. I lost a regular viewer on Twitch because I watch ASMR. Like, I was showing, like, a YouTube video, and this regular that would literally come every day and be in every stream. He was always there. He was a sub, everything. He saw that I watched ASMR, and he just got so offended. And I was like, shut up. Like, shut the frick up to him, and he just never came back. It's like, okay. Sorry I flippin' watch ASMR. Which one was it? I may as well say. His name, remember Acid Addict? Acid Addict. He used to be here every stream. He was always here. For years. Until he saw that I watched ASMR. And he got so pissed off. And upset. Whatever I said to him, I said something that, like, was, like, along the lines of, I don't remember what I said, but it was like, dude, shut the frick up for, it was like along the lines, I can't believe you're pathetic for judging people by what they watch, something along those lines. And then he was like, and never came back again. It's like, alright, you've been around for years, but, me relaxing to videos is just too much, I guess. Why was he offended? That dude, the thing, our Acid Addict, I butt heads with him a lot because he would judge people really harshly a lot. He was just kind of, acidic. He's a little toxic. The funny thing is, though, I think I see him still resub to me, like, every month. I don't get that, dude. Like, I've kept it, I haven't been talking about it, because I'm like, oh, maybe he'll come back, but he never has, so it's like, alright. See ya. See ya! But yeah, he used to be really toxic against people for having differing opinions than him. So, not a giant loss, but he was an okay dude when he wasn't being a jerk. He was a pretty okay dude. No, he's not banned. He's not banned at all. I never banned him. Actually, I think I might have banned him that day when he was pissed off that I was watching ASMR. I think that's what happened. I think I banned him for the day. I'm like, they piss off for the day. And then the day, it was just like a day ban, and then he just never came back. No, I don't think he's ever mod. But yeah, I generally liked him because he was very active in chat. He was an alright fellow, other than his little judgmental outbursts on other people. Well, what can you do? What can you do? I have been seeing a lot more regulars recently in chat. I really like that you guys are sticking around. It's nice to have regulars, you know? Because if you didn't, then your viewers would probably be pretty bad. I mean, my viewership isn't amazing, but I always have the same fellows. Always there. To chat and talk, it's nice. I just need more of you. So I could get rich. $5,000 donation. Here we go. I didn't hear the details about the Terraria update. I just heard that there's one last update, and it's gonna be big. Flipping all the Terraria updates are big. Well, I'm gonna piss my pants. I should go. Man, I hope I can sleep, man. It'll be so fantastic if I get full night's sleep, recharge for the day, hit those tests tomorrow, get to phase 3, get hired, or get on whatever, get out of training, work out, get a girlfriend who just worships me. And that's all happening tomorrow. Here we go. Alright, guys, I'm gonna head out. I gotta pee. And of course, I need to do the nightly pee. Hey, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate you. Thanks so much for the support, as always. Oh, yeah, Sad Biscuit with a donation. Tyrant with a resub. Tyrant, did I thank you? I hope I did. Vivi donated $66 as well. Holy crap. Oh, Sad Biscuit donated twice. Thank you, man. And then that anonymous gifter, tier 3 to Endwise. Holy crap. Boomer Exploder resubbed. Doc Dragon resubbed. All of y'all. Thank you so much. And even those that didn't donate, and even those that didn't sub or resub, thanks for hanging out with me. Appreciate you. Thanks for keeping me company. Thanks for being there. Thanks for giving me some sort of outlet to just talk and talk and talk and hang out and share my bad takes. Hope you all have a good night. I hope to see you tomorrow. Wish me luck at work. And hope to see you on the morrow. You think you know who the anonymous gifter is? Well, don't say it if he doesn't want to know. If he doesn't want us to know, then don't say it. But anyway. Chop chop. Go to bed. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. See ya!